From 2005 through 2011, the Ohio Bobcats wrestling team crowned just 2 individual MAC conference champions. Tonight, Nick, they matched that number. I'm Pat Chiesa here with Nick Hurst. Nick, we've been here for almost 12 hours today. It's certainly been a grind, but how about those Bobcats? Jeremy Johnson and Nick Purdue getting the conference crowns, and they're going to bring a friend along with them to St. Louis. Let's talk about Ryan Gehringer getting third place in 184.
Absolutely. A little surprising maybe for some, but for Coach Joel Greenlee, he knows that Ryan Gehringer is capable of doing.
About a month ago, he was kind of in a slump, and we sat him down and talked to him and just go, hey, you got to go out there and do what you do. Quit worrying about winning and losing and all that, and he did.
Of course, Gehringer was able to get into the NCAA tournament because they take 3 from his weight class. He got that the victory with a pin, so he was able to move on to the second place match, but he ended up finishing 3rd, but he's still going to the NCAA tournament.
And it was really quite an exciting pin. In the first period, made quick work of Casey Newberg from Kent State. But Nick, let's give the winning team tonight some credit, as well as Ohio did. The Central Michigan Chippewas, for the 11th straight year, are MAC champions. That's pretty impressive, but as we said before, let's touch on the 2 champions for Ohio, since we are the Bobcat Sports Showcase. Jeremy Johnson, 2 matches tonight, won both of them. He was kind of the favorite to win in 285, and he certainly delivered on his promise. Pinned Eastern Michigan's Wes Schroeder in the semis and took down Kent State's Brendan Barlow for the 2nd time this season. He got that on a takedown in the 3rd period to win the title, avenging a loss he suffered to Barlow in last year's MAC championships. So that was sweet revenge. And Nick Purdue, it was a little more high scoring than 4-2, but it was an equally close match. He got it done as well. High scoring affair.
Yeah, 22 points total scored in that match. Probably the most thrilling match of the evening. Nick Purdue was able to get it done late in the period, and he's talked about how he was able to stay focused later on in the match.
I was doing everything I could to try to keep all those, negative thoughts that kind of sneak up on you in that kind of situation. So, I just kept telling myself 7 full minutes hard, and just wrestle with everything you got.
And that was a 12-10 decision for Nick Purdue, who will be making his first appearance in the NCAA championships. And well, for Jeremy Johnson, who is also going with Nick Purdue to this, they both were MAC champions, but they have bigger goals in mind when going on to this NCAA tournament.
I had the experience last year, and it's awesome that I was there last year. I mean, I fell short, but this year I'm expecting to go in and do great things. Expecting to be All-American National Champion.
Being a MAC champion was definitely one of the goals, but the overall goal is to be an NCAA champ and an All-American. So I mean, that's one peg. And now we're working.
And it's also worth noting that 2 other Ohio wrestlers, Andrew Romanchek in 149 and Harrison Hightower in 157, made it to the consolation finals, but they did lose. Romanchek kind of on an iffy call in the 3rd period of his match.
Yeah, Coach Greenlee was really, concerned with that call. He was getting into the ref's face about it, but you could judge for yourself with the video if that was a 2-point takedown. A heartbreaking loss for the young freshman who, had this opportunity, but a good season. A lot of young guys on the team in general, but they did step up tonight, Harrison and Romanchek.
They did indeed. And speaking of opportunity awaits, as we said before, for Jeremy Johnson, Ryan Gehringer, and Nick Purdue in St. Louis. The NCAA National Championships will take place March 15th through the 17th. And Nick, I don't know about you, but I'm excited to head out west and try some St. Louis barbecue. What do you think?
Absolutely. I've never been out west before. I mean, it's actually really more Midwest, but
the gateway to the west.
The gateway to the west. If we get to see St. Louis out there, we'll be there, so watch out for us.
We're looking forward to it. We hope you are too. For Nick Hurst, I'm Pat Chiesa saying good night for the Bobcat Sports Showcase.